If there is most important verb in Spanish, this will be it. This video will explain fundamental Spanish verb ser. Ser is one of the ER verb, but it is considered as a irregular verb which conjugate with unusual pattern. Ser means to be, which describes who it is or where it is from. As I mentioned before, ser is one of the fundamental verbs, but the verbs themselves is so important if you want to understand Spanish, because those who crash verbs conquer Spanish. It is one of the most commonly used verbs. For example, soy caballero. Soy is a conjugated form of the verb ser, and it means I am a gentleman. Regular ER verb conjugate with common patterns. Es, hemos, es, en, after taking out of the last part of verb ER. So for example, the verb comer, meaning to eat, will be conjugated as following. Yo como, tú comes, él, ella, usted come, nosotros comemos, vosotros coméis, ellos, ellas, ustedes comen. So if we follow this pattern, the verb ser should be conjugated as so, ses, se, semos, seis, sen. But this is not the case. It is conjugated as soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. This lesson will cover present tense on the verb ser, both indicative and subjunctive. The reason is that it will be more effective to learn indicative and subjunctive at the same time, because in the real world you will hear subjunctive form as often as indicative forms. It just doesn't make sense to learn only indicative first. You must learn both at the same time from the beginning. Let's take a look at indicative present first. There are 6 forms of conjugation in indicative present. Soy yo will be I am. Eres tú will be you are. Es él, ella, usted will be he is, she is, or you are. Somos nosotros will be we are. Sois vosotros will be you or are. Son ellos, ellas. Ustedes will be they are. Some of the examples are yo soy artista would mean I am an artist. Eres guapa would mean you are beautiful. Es mío would mean it is mine. Somos arquitectos would mean we are architects. Sois de Argentina would mean are you all from Argentine? Son héroes would mean they are heroes. So let's take a look at in different kinds of charts, so it will more likely to stick to your memory. Soy, I am. Eres, you are. Es, he or she is. Somos, we are. Sois, you are. Son, they are. Here's another angle. Yo soy. Tú eres. Él es. Ella es. Usted es. Nosotros somos. Vosotros sois. Ellos son. Ellas son. Ustedes son. One more angle. Soy yo. Eres tú. Es usted. Es él. Es ella. Somos nosotros. Sois vosotros. Son ustedes. Son ellos. Son ellas. Let's talk about what is indicative and what is subjunctive. Indicative is a verb form or set of verb forms, a mood that describes an action or states a fact. Subjunctive is of, relating to, or constituting a verb form or set of verb forms that represent a denoted act or state not as fact but as contingent or possible or viewed emotionally, as with doubt or desire. Another definition of subjunctive is a verb form used in some languages to express doubt, wishes, situations that doesn't actually exist, etc. To simply put, indicative is for indicating the facts, and subjunctive is for the assumptions that are not facts yet. Here's a comparison chart of indicative and subjunctive present tense of the verb ser. As we have already discussed, subjunctive takes a different form. For example, first person singular soy will be sea. Second person singular eres will be seas. Third person singular es will be sea. First person plural somos will be seamos. Second person plural sois would become seáis. And third person plural son would be sean. Typical regular ER verb for the subjunctive present will be conjugated to this way: a, as, a, amos, ais, an, after removing the last part of the verb ER. So for example, regular conjugating verb, ER verb, comer, to eat, will be yo coma, tú comas, él coma, nosotros comamos, vosotros comáis, ellos coman. So the subjunctive present tense for the verb ser is almost regularly conjugating verb, because when you look at the last part, ending part, they are exact same as regular conjugating ER verbs, except that instead of getting rid of both ER at the end, only getting rid of R, maintaining E as a prefixed part. Yo sea, tú seas, él sea, ella sea, usted sea, nosotros seamos, vosotros seáis, ellos sean, ellas sean, ustedes sean. Let's take a look at another angle. Sea yo, seas tú, sea usted, seamos nosotros, seáis vosotros, sean ustedes. Here's a comparison of indicative form and subjunctive form of the verb ser. First person singular, yo will be soy or sea. Second person singular, tú will be eres or seas. Third person singular, él, ella, usted will be es or sea. First person plural, nosotros, will be somos or seamos. Second person plural, vosotros, will be sois or seáis. Third person plural, ellos, will be son or sean. Let's take a look at examples. Es la una means it's 1 o'clock or it's 1. Es is a third person singular indicative present, meaning it is. Una is a feminine noun, meaning 1. Son las 11, meaning it's 11 o'clock or it's 11. Son is a third person plural indicative present, meaning it is. Once is a plural noun, meaning 11. Soy estudiante, meaning I am a student. Soy is a first person singular indicative present, meaning I am. Estudiante is a masculine or feminine noun, meaning student. Tus ojos son marrones, meaning your eyes are brown. Son is the third person plural indicative present, meaning they are. Ojo is a masculine noun, meaning eye. Marrón is an adjective, meaning brown. Somos de Japón, meaning we are from Japan. Somos is a first person plural indicative present, meaning we are. De is a preposition, meaning from. Japón is a proper noun, meaning Japan. O sea is a phrase meaning in other words. O is a preposition meaning or. Sea is a third person singular subjunctive present meaning it is. Sean posible meaning maybe those are possible. Sean is third person plural subjunctive present meaning they are. Posible is an adjective meaning possible. Quiero ser profesor. I want to be a teacher. Ser is the infinitive form of the verb meaning to be. Quiero is a first person present of the verb querer meaning I want. Profesor is a masculine or feminine noun meaning professor. Sois guapas. You all are good looking. Sois is second person plural subjunctive present of you all are. Guapo or guapa is an adjective meaning good looking or pretty. No seas sin corazón meaning don't be the one without a heart. Seas is second person plural subjunctive present y'all are. Sin is a preposition meaning without. Corazón is a masculine noun meaning heart. Podría ser meaning it could be or could be. Ser is an infinitive form of the verb meaning to be. Podría is a first or third person singular conditional for the verb poder meaning could be. Se acabó.